So I was just scrolling through YouTube, you know, as one does, and I came across probably the most disappointing title I have ever seen. The video is called OnlyFans Star Justifies to Piers Morgan Why She Chose Adult Platform Over Law. Like I said, disappointing. Either way, no matter how stupid it sounds, I kinda knew this video would be fucking hilarious. I mean, just imagining an OnlyFans creator trying to justify why she's an e-whore on the news sounds like the plot to a South Park episode. And she's trying to plead her case to Piers Morgan, of all people. Now, if you don't know who Piers Morgan is, this guy is fucking cruel. Like, the way that he plays out conversations is he'll, like, kind of act like he's their friend, and then he'll get them comfortable, and then out of nowhere, he just fucking strikes. This guy is like every DayZ player ever. Just fucking ruthless. So, I already know that this shit's about to be a banger.
Go back to Piers Morgan Uncensored. It really is going to get a bit uncensored here. OnlyFans has become a digital phenomenon. There's 190 million users and 3 million so-called creators who mostly use the space to upload X-rated photographs and videos of themselves for their subscribers. And it's big business, very big business, raking in $5 billion a year.
Bro, 5 billion? Like, I knew the number was gonna be insanely high, but that shit is fucking crazy. Just to put that into perspective, this is what $1 million is. And now just imagine that 5,000 times. It's fucking insane. And the worst part is that every penny of that 5 billion is just down bad dudes paying for porn. Like, bro, what the fuck?
Well, Ellie Brooke, who makes 6 to 7 figures per month on the site, describes it as empowering. But after years of fighting back against the objective use of women in newspapers, magazines, and as chilly as in sport, isn't it just, well, a bit of a backward step? Well, joining me now is OnlyFans creator Elle Brooke. I did ask you and then got it wrong, didn't I? Yeah. And the host of the Blair White Project, Blair White, over in the States. So welcome to both of you. All right, Elle, now tell me about yourself.
Yeah.
What were you before you did this?
I was a law student.
Bro, nah. She has said 5 words, and I already don't fucking like her. You know how some people just have a voice that tells you everything you need to know? Like you meet someone in a game, and they later tell you that they're fat, and you're like, yeah, I know. You can just tell. Well, you can definitely tell that this woman is an e-whore. Like, you can already just tell. She has the voice.
And now I'm a TikTok...
A university?
Yeah, university in Southampton. So
did you graduate or?
No. I dropped out to do OnlyFans because I was making a lot of money. So I was like, why am I doing
so you're
reading?
Studying to be a lawyer?
Yes.
And then you start doing OnlyFans while you're at university?
Yes.
What made you get into it?
Because I saw how much money other people were earning, and I was thinking, hey, I can do this too. And then it turns out I'm pretty good at getting my clothes off, and I was like, this is a career for me.
Now, see, okay.
Bro, we're this far, and I already know I'm gonna have to stop it like 17 times. This is fucking so stupid. Yeah, I'm just really good at getting my clothes off. Oh my god, bro. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you implicating that there's some kind of skill? Like, she's like, I'm a platform on OnlyFans. Like, bro, what the fuck, man?
Look, I've nothing against you. I'm not taking a moral view here, right? You can do what the hell you like. It's legal. I'm just disappointed that someone like you, who's obviously got a great brain, training to be a law student at university, decides to pack it all in to just take your clothes off for perfect strangers on OnlyFans. Why?
Because I wouldn't have made loads of money as a solicitor anyway. Like, I would have earned money, yes, but I earned that in 2 weeks now. And I earned that throughout uni.
How much do you make? I mean, how much money do you make?
I earn a lot. How much do you make? Maybe like double that?
Well, we won't get into what I earn, but what do you earn?
I earn a lot of money.
Give me a number.
Well, I don't want to give a specific number, but
Why not?
I'm 0.01 on OnlyFans, so I'm as top as it gets.
Bro, where is all this confidence coming from? I don't get it. Is there something I'm missing here? I mean, she's on this show acting like she's the shit because she's an online whore. Like, dog, listen, as cliche as it sounds, money is not everything, and yo ass should not be proud of your career, if you can even call it that. Like, the fuck are you flexing? Like, oh yeah, degenerate, fat, lonely dudes with no self-esteem give me money to watch me stick shit in my ass. Dog, I do not care how much fucking money you make. If you can say that sentence and it be true, you're a fucking clown.
What does that mean?
It means you are the best of the best. 0.01%.
Best of the best of what?
OnlyFans creators in monetary terms.
Why are you so good?
Because I'm really good looking.
Right.
and original.
Again, I'm sorry I'm pausing so much, but bro, original? Motherfucker, what about you doing porn is original? You're doing what every other brain-dead, talentless woman with big tits is doing. Nothing about you is original. It's fucking overplayed.
We're certainly not
Well,
shy, are you?
No, I know I'm good at what I do.
I'm not going to harangue you for being cocky, because that would be ridiculous coming from me. But, all right, well, let me go to Blair here. I mean, Blair, look, on the face of it, isn't this really what feminist empowerment's all about? A woman in control of her body, doing what she wants with it, making a huge amount of money? Isn't it entirely down to Elle, what she decides to do?
It absolutely is up to Elle to do whatever she wants to do in her professional career. And I don't have any issue with adults doing what they want, entering sex work. However, unfortunately, I think the way in which OnlyFans is often discussed in public makes it out to be this quick get-rich scheme. It reeks of a pyramid scheme. And oftentimes young girls find themselves following this fool's gold rush and not really understanding the consequences of it. So here's some information that I feel like young girls should arm themselves with. The average registered OnlyFans creator makes only $180 a month. That's the average. So we're not discussing Elle in that, obviously, but that is the average. Making about $2,500 a month puts you in the top 1%, which adds up to $15 an hour, which is the same or less than McDonald's pays. So oftentimes these young girls find themselves, entering sex work thinking that it's going to be financially, beneficial for them. And they end up making less than a fast food worker, but they still take on the entire stigma of being involved in sex work and oftentimes can't find employment afterwards. So my only issue is people doing these things without having, themselves armed with the information. And I think everyone should know what them.
Yeah, she's probably right that women who want to start an OnlyFans should probably know these things, but let's be completely honest, if they're dumb enough to make that choice, they're sure as shit not smart enough to have any idea what the fuck you're talking about. You lost them at the word career, dog, and half of those motherfuckers can't even spell McDonald's. I mean, so good try, bro, but that shit did nothing.
Yeah, I mean, look, you make some good points. I mean, what do your family think of this? I mean, they must be incredibly disappointed, surely, that you backed in a potentially really successful career as a lawyer to do this.
Yes, my dad is dead and my mum is on my payroll. My family are fine.
Your mum's on your payroll?
My mum is on my payroll.
In what? Doing what?
Admin.
What does that mean?
It's just behind the scenes work. She doesn't do anything rude or anything.
So she loves you doing this?
Well, she doesn't praise it at the pub like, woohoo, my daughter does OnlyFans, but she's supportive. She knows that I'm over 18, I can do what the hell I want. And she knows that, her views can't, impact my life. What is she going to do? You're grounded because you do OnlyFans. Like, what the hell? It's 2023. People can do what the hell they want.
No.
There it is. There it is. That's what I've been looking for. Motherfucker, that is the mark of the devil. I can do what I want. I can do what I want. Bro, notice how every single person that's doing something fucked up just says, well, I can do what I want. It's 2023. Guys, it's 2023. I can do whatever I want. Like, yeah, you totally 100% can, but should you? No. Do you realize how much value you would have had as a person if you actually did somehow finish law school? I mean, you're fucking stupid, so I highly doubt that you would have. But if you would have, there's a lot of potential there. And you just threw that shit in the trash for a career that does literally nothing but ruin the lives of your family and potentially ruins the lives of the men you sell your content to. Like, it's a damn shame.
Don't get me wrong, I totally subscribe to that, and the show.
Oh, you subscribe?
I don't subscribe to you, but I haven't bestowed you that honour yet. No, but I think this show's called Uncensored. You can do what the hell you like. I don't care. But I'm just curious about you being someone who embarked on a law career, was obviously very bright, went to university, packed it in just for money to be effectively an online stripper. I mean, that's what you do, right?
Yeah. Way worse than an online stripper. But
what do you mean way worse?
Way worse. Online strippers just, naked. I do things that are way more grotesque than
just
that.
Pornography.
I take it all back. Earlier when I said that she could have had some value, nah. I'm taking that shit back. She's just a hoe. Plain and simple, that's all she is, a fucking hoe. End of story. She's out here flexing the fact that she does worse things than online stripping. Like, bro, who the fuck just says that and is still confident after that? Like, motherfucker, if I pull up a TikTok in front of my friends and they don't laugh, I don't say a word for the rest of the fucking interaction. But this motherfucker is out here like, yeah, one time I shoved a durian up my ass, and she's still continuing this shit. Dog, that is not something to be proud of. You're a fucking freak.
Pornography, anything, but it's all within what I want to do, and I absolutely love it, and I'm really good at it. I could be a good lawyer, yes, but also, am I good at doing other things on video and camera?
How would you feel when you want to have kids yourself?
Well, I mean, I don't really want kids right now. But at
you
least
would? How old are you?
25.
Right, so you will do at some stage, probably, right?
Maybe.
When you do, you're going to be proud that you have your little ones and they look at you and go, didn't you want to be a lawyer, Mummy? What happened?
Yeah.
And you go, yeah, but look at all my stuff.
They can cry in a Ferrari.
Bro, imagine this real quick. All right, you're sitting in class, and across the room you hear, yo, is this your mom? And that motherfucker is just has a video of your mom getting tag teamed by like 10 dudes. Imagine that. Not like really imagine that. Now imagine, would a Ferrari fix that? Like seriously, I mean, what's your rebuttal there? Like, yeah, my mom's a slut, but at least I have a cool car that she purchased with dirty dick money. Like, bro, again, the brain dead comments. My kid can cry in a Ferrari. Stop coping and just admit that your career choice was fucking terrible.
You see, I know there will be people watching this, younger people, cheering you on, going, yeah, girl, you go, Elle. And then other people going, what are you sounding like? You sound awful, grotesque. It's like, why go down this road? You could be doing something so much better for the world than this, couldn't you?
No, I've been so like sexually open since I was at school, and if you met anyone in my year group, they would be like, you were absolutely made to do this.
Bro, what? So they would say you're a whore. Like is that what you're saying? Like, bro, why the fuck would you word it like that? Like, yeah, I was super sexually open and all my friends knew I was destined for being a porn star. Like, bro, just say you're a whore, man. Like, so what you're telling me is that you were a whore in high school and never changed. Like, that's all you could have said. That's all you had to have said. It's like, oh yeah, I was just a slut in high school. You didn't have to be like, oh, well, if you ask all my friends. Like, bro, that is such a stupid way of wording that. Just say it. Just say it. And that is honestly probably the worst mindset you could have. Like, that shit where it's like, well, everyone says it, so I'm just gonna accept it. Like, that mindset is so fucked up because, like, 9 times out of 10, if you're being called something regularly, they're not fucking cheering you on. They are pointing out a clear flaw. And if it's something that you can't help, like, I don't know, if like you're fucking gay and you keep getting made fun of, like, who cares, right? But if you're just being a whore, dog, you can easily change that. It's so very simple. Pay attention, all right? You just close your fucking legs. That's it. And stop justifying it, dog. Just because you're really good at being a whore does not take away from the fact that you are a whore.
And I think if you put your mind to something, then you can absolutely achieve it. Like, look at me with a little bit of good looks and hard work.
I'm trying so hard to not pause it, but like, bro, I can't. She said, if you put your mind to it, motherfucker, your mind has been at like 2% capacity this whole conversation. You're not putting your mind on anything but cock. Like, the fuck are you talking about? She's acting like her little bit of good looks was formed by her mind and her work ethic. Like, no, motherfucker, you just got good genes and decided to probably take the easiest career route. Like, there's no hard work there. Listen, the most you had to do is advertise, and wouldn't you know it, the easiest thing to advertise is right there. There it is. That's it, right there. Like, honestly, why do you think that damn near every YouTube thumbnail in existence has tits on it? Because they are the easiest thing to advertise. A man's brain turns to goop the second they see them. You don't need fucking hard work. And you being on the news being like, oh, all my success, I worked so hard, and I'm such an influence. Like, fucking, that shit is quite possibly the most spoiled thing I have ever heard. Your ass didn't work for shit. You just got lucky.
You can become a millionaire.
Blair, look, to play devil's advocate, Blair, I mean, look, I saw you rolling your eyes, but the bottom line is she's making millions doing what she enjoys doing. She's clearly very popular. I mean, who are we to be too prudish about it, frankly?
It's nothing to do with Elle, but I think it's important to state that it's not just about having good looks and a little bit of work ethic, because oftentimes, like I just said, you could be incredibly good looking on OnlyFans and only bring in $180 a month and still take on the entire stigma of doing sex work. So while it's important to, say that everyone can do what they want, we do have to acknowledge that Elle is the exception, not the rule. And oftentimes these young girls, sometimes on their 18th birthday, are being misled into joining this site that completely demolishes any prospects of future employment for them, and often statistically any chances of having relationships. A lot of OnlyFans girls are actually regretting being on the website, coming forward and saying they can't get a job now and they can't get a date, and they never even made the money to justify doing it.
That's a good
I'm so
point.
happy for Elle, but that's the exception to the rule.
Okay, listen, really. This is important, all right? if you fail at OnlyFans, it doesn't mean that you're not good looking or anything like that. It means that your brain literally does not work. If you can't adequately advertise tits, it's because you're fucking stupid. Easy as that.
Yeah, let me ask you on that point. I mean, do you have a man or not? You want a man?
No, I'm single at the moment. But can I just point out that people fail at jobs all the time? Like, just because you didn't make it as an actor, do you regret being an actor? Like, so many companies go bust. And, like, what that point
if you fail at
stupid to
OnlyFans,
me.
you've done porn.
Sorry?
I said, but if you fail at McDonald's, you didn't flip a burger correctly for a customer. If you fail at OnlyFans, there's videos and pictures of you having sex or being naked on the internet forever. There's
you make that choice. It's not like loads of people fail.
No, I know.
If you make
but
that
you should
choice
make
of
the
getting
choice
naked,
armed
then you
with the
can
information. But
agree
you should
with
be
the
armed with the
circumstance.
information, is what I'm saying. You do
What
make
does
a
it say
choice,
though, Elle? I mean,
absolutely.
honestly, we gotta.
Bro, the woman on the right summed it up perfectly. Like, yeah, people do fall or fail at acting or whatever the fuck she said, but it's a massive difference. If you fail at acting, there's a movie that you're probably not even the main character of that's probably still isn't even that bad. If you fail at OnlyFans, there is pictures and videos with you square in the center getting piped. Like, bro, she's just coping. She's fucking coping. I wonder if that's what she tells herself. Like, I'm just acting. Oh, I'm just acting. Like, no, dog, you're not fucking acting. I see half a Pepsi can in your ass. That's not a prop.
Wrap it up. But what does it say about society where a bright young woman like you,
Yeah.
right, decides to abandon a career and a fantastic career as a lawyer to do this just because it's making you money online? What does it say about the way society's gone?
That I'm successful no matter what I do. I'd be successful as anything.
No, you wouldn't.
It
Are you
turns
proud of it?
out
Are you
to
proud
be-
of it though?
Yeah, of course I
Really?
am. Of course I am. Look
More
at
than you
me.
would be
Through
as a lawyer?
OnlyFans, I box. I have a big social presence. I have everything, and
Of course I am. No, of course I am. Like, bro, give it 10 years and that statement will have aged like when Travis Scott said, "It ain't no mosh pit if ain't no injuries." Like, bro, she's gonna eat those fucking words. Swear to God.
OnlyFans was my gateway to become this influencer that I am now.
But
I
who wants
absolutely
to be
am
an
proud of that.
influencer, really? What does it
Who
mean?
wants? Have you met any? Maybe not OnlyFans, but any
I
kid at
find
school?
all
They wanna be
influencers pretty
influencers.
shallow people. I've got
Yeah.
to be honest. Because they think they're great influencing on people, but most of them aren't. They're a bad influence.
I feel like now you've been deplatformed, you're kind of an influencer.
Really?
Yeah,
In
I'd
what
say
way?
so. I don't know. Just you can have any views online and post them and you're an influencer.
That's true.
That has me as you.
That's true, but I
Maybe
see
you
myself
call
as
it
I see myself as a journalist. It was a career I
Yeah.
always wanted to do. You would have been a lawyer
Yeah.
if you hadn't taken this path. I reckon I'll
Yeah.
interview again in 15 years.
Yeah.
And you'll say, you know what, Piers, you were right.
I'll pick you up in my Bugatti.
Okay, well, it'll be one or the other. Thank you for coming in. Elle, appreciate it. And thank you, Blair. Appreciate you joining me.
Thanks
Thank you
for
very
having
much.
That might have been one of the worst interviews I have ever seen. I mean, seriously, bro. Her justifications throughout the whole video was like, yeah, I'm a whore, but I'm really good at it. Like, bro, you can be really, really good at being a fucking janitor, but you're still a janitor. And you know what? That's actually better. I take it back. I'm sorry, okay? If you're a janitor, at least you're not this motherfucker. This bitch is stupid. Anyways, sub to the channel. Unless you're one of those motherfuckers who pays for OnlyFans, then your time would likely be better spent with a therapist.